Well, I wanted to share this door prize that I won that was by Merck at our Indiana Beef Cattle Association annual convention. And it was one of the nicer door prizes, and you can see it's a vaccination cooler and some other items that came with it. And really appreciate the opportunity to win this, and also a big thank you to Merck for sponsoring a couple door prizes at our convention. Really nice thing to win. Hey, good morning everyone. It is a Thursday morning, and it hasn't been a great 24 hours on the farm. Did lose a calf. It's actually the one that was born backwards, a huge calf, and never did get up. I had been tube feeding it. It didn't have a sucking reflex, which is always a problem. But I did everything I could do to get it going, but that's life on the farm. It's pretty tough to have 100% calving, and I am 10 for 11 right now, and probably have close to 20 more calves to be born. They don't start again until about February 14th. However, they can start earlier than that because many of these have been calving way early, as 3 cows calved, I believe, at 10 days early. So anyway, that's a little update of what's going on, and hope everyone has a great upcoming weekend as I add to my next video. Hey, good afternoon. It's just afternoon on Saturday, and it's going to hit 40 degrees here in southern Indiana, and it's kind of interesting that I'm actually headed to the barn. I worked a little bit in the barn yesterday, but some of my friends who watch my videos, they've made the comments that, you know, we really like the one side of your barn where your cows and your goats are, the setup, but said, man, that other side of your barn is a mess. So I started yesterday doing a little pickup and sorting, and I'm going to do it a little bit more today. So I will go in here and maybe show you a little bit what they're talking about. So I still have a grooming chute from the show cattle days, because sometimes I do get a animal in here and clip it every now and then, or a friend may want me to do something for them. I don't do a lot of that anymore, but you can see that this side of the barn, I just got things just piled up out of the way, and it does need to be picked up, as compared to this side that's all set up for the goats and the calving and all those kinds of things. So that's what I will be working on today, and I will also have to put some hay out for the cows as well. Well, I've put hay out to the cows. Now I'm just coming out checking calves, counting them. There should be 10. There's 4. 5, 6 right here in this pile. They're doing well. Here I am, heifer calf right in front of me. It's a lot warmer today than it has been. The cows and calves have handled the cold really, really well. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through this group. I shouldn't have anything due until like February 14th. But since everything's been coming so daggone early, I want to keep checking them. And I'll actually be in San Antonio for the NCBA convention the first full week of February. This cow here was AI'd, but she's going to be bull bred, so I'm going to have to check my records and see how close she's getting. This is a fully loaded heifer calf. She was the 8th calf born this year. This cow here appears to be a ways off. She is springing a little bit. So checking all these girls out as I go around. Fortunately, my cow herd is pretty calm. And I'll give them a closer look in the next few days. There's about 4 heifers in here that's gonna calve. This cow is starting to spring, make a little udder. That's a new cow I bought due like February 14th. She's making udder. White cow here, no udder that I can see. 19 AO is a purebred Angus. I think she's going to be bull bred. Don't think she stuck the AI date. .412 is an older cow. She doesn't look close. 802 is one of them that's due the 14th. So she's got a ways to go yet. 116 is a Baldy cow that came from Copland and Cattle. And my best guess is she's going to be bull bred. So as I walk through these cows, I don't see anything that's close. So hopefully that is the case. There is one other cow I'd like to check, and that's cow 801 and 802, born the same year. And I haven't seen both of them. That heifer there's a true north, and she's a twin. And I wasn't going to breed her early, but she kept going through the fence and wanting to get with the bull, so I just let the bull have her. Well, there you have it. There's the cows and calves. All pretty content. Well, it's Sunday morning, bottle feeding time. This little girl gets a bottle 3 times a day now. 8 and around 3:30, and then again at midnight. She'll soon be cut back to twice a day because she is eating feed. Doesn't take long because she sucks this bottle down pretty quick. Also have this up where only the goat kids can get in now to get feed, so the mamas won't be fighting them off of the feed. Well, I did do some barn cleanup the last 2 days. My last project, that if it warms up today or tomorrow, I will start working on my workbenches to get those cleaned up. But morning chores are done. Everything's got water. Goats have been fed. And hopefully it's a good Sunday. Well, it's a Monday morning. And I've got the livestock trailer hooked up and ready to go for this evening when I'll take a cow that lost that calf to Rockville. It's the one that's got that hernia or rupture or whatever, so she needs to go. So morning chores are done, and hopefully I'll be able to relax a little bit today. You can see the cows off in the distance. And I cleaned some hay out, loose hay out from in the barn, and took it out for them. Well, the cow is loaded, and I am on my way to Rockville, Indiana, which is a auction barn that they have their sale every Tuesday, but you can take cattle in the night before. A lot of people do, and their sale is actually, maybe around 11 or 12 o'clock on a Tuesday, as I mentioned. That's my evening, so it's about an hour and 10-minute drive to get there. 10 minutes to unload if there's no line, and an hour and 10 minutes back. Obviously, it will probably be dark by the time I roll back home. Well, I'm rolling into Rockville, and that's where the auction facility is. And it looks like there's no line to unload. That's a good thing, so this will not take long if I can back up correctly. This is by far the closest auction facility that I can bring cattle to. The next closest would be Vincennes, and it's probably 70 miles or better away from home. I think this one is right at 56 miles when I check my mileage. Well, last night when I got home from hauling the cow to the auction facility, I didn't unhook the trailer. It was dark and cold, and so I'll take it up into the field and turn around and get it unhooked this morning. And Daz is she's going crazy this morning. The cats hide under those bushes, and she just goes crazy chasing cats. She doesn't hurt them or anything, but she likes to bark at the cats. So let me get this trailer turned around. And it looks like I've got one of the replacement heifers in heat this morning. It's too early to breed, but obviously she is in standing heat. I'll breed her for a January calf later on, so that breeding won't start until March. Well, I've made a quick walk through the cows this morning to see which ones I probably need to get up, and also noticed that they tore up this bale feeder, which is not surprising. It was already kind of bent in one spot, but they finally got it tore up. So I'll save the two good pieces for spares, and I'll have to buy a new bale feeder to replace this one. Calves are all doing well. And then this weekend, I will have to get cows up that are due the second week of February. But the way things have been going, again, they've been coming early. So I will go ahead and get them up, because I will be in San Antonio at the National Cattlemen's Beef Convention for a week. I fly out early on Monday morning, so I will have a lot of prep here at home, so when the family takes care of the cattle, they won't have to do a whole lot. So again, those baldy calves that you see, those are fully loaded, and fully loaded is a Simmental bull. And I'll mention primarily my herd is probably half or more Angus, and then I do mess around with some other commercial cows that I breed clubby or breed for maternal females. Again, that is a second calf born this year, a fully loaded female out of that black and white cow. So as I walked through the cow herd this morning, everything's been checked out. Well, I think that's probably a wrap on this week's video. So as always, folks, thanks for watching. Appreciate you sharing, and appreciate everyone who has hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated as I inch towards my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Have a great rest of the week and a great weekend.